gonna look like? Like, are they gonna stick with him, or Spurs is gonna fire him? This is kind of crazy.
I think if he doesn't. Oh, hi guys, hi everybody. I didn't greet everyone before I started talking. If he doesn't win anything this season, he's going. Because why would you at the beginning of the season say, "Oh, I win something in my second season"? If you don't win anything, you're gone. Ten Hag didn't promise anything, and he won something, right? Well, at least at the beginning of his tenure.
No, Ten Hag did not promise. He told us that he wasn't a magician.
He should have just
the coach was not a magician.
Yeah.
No. We can't say that. He came in and he said errors come to an end. He also said
that the coach is not a magician, so we shouldn't be expecting a coach to do magic. He said that.
Yeah, but that's
he said it.
Not in his second season, in his first season.
No,
I remember.
In his first season,
not Harry Potter after the fact.
No, that was the third.
Yes.
Season.
Guys, I want to just say something, man. I noticed one thing. Arteta proved that he's a very good student of Pep Guardiola. Today, I saw him drinking water. He was drinking a lot of. I said it's about time Ronaldo needs to go and sponsor that because at least he has a water company, so he must sponsor Arsenal and Man City. Man was drinking water, but guys, man, Arsenal are rubbish, man. Rubbish.
We need Amorim to be chewing gum every match, like Fergie did.
Yeah, I know. I used to think Fergie used to chew so much gum. I used to pray his teeth didn't like fall out. Because I was like, he's grinding his teeth. Like I think he was doing to prevent so much grinding, but still.
But even when I see him at the game, I still see him chewing gum. Even when I see him at the game, he's still chewing gum.
Mick does bring into my mind right now. What happened last night? Night? Yeah, what happened last night, Belitek? What happened? Yesterday, you on the stream, you were busy snoring, man. I passed out.
Bro, I fell asleep.
We were like, "Oh, Mick, Belitek, what do you think?" And we just hear this guy snoring.
That's like the thing is, I thought my mic was already paused.
No, we couldn't hear you.
See, there's something I want to see. This Arsenal team, right? If to get to a point, the players will stop believing in the manager. If they don't win anything this season, bro.
Oh. You should know what I'm coming to come out. I'm taking Saliba.
My bad people. That's actually embarrassing.
Like at least you made us laugh, man, because yes, United lost the game. So many people were so down, people were mourning, but when that happened, everybody started like,
people down yesterday.
Well, I'm happy that people had some small enjoyment because yesterday was sad, bro.
Man,
it gave me a good laugh. And
and a lot of us wanted Chelsea to win. Don't worry about it. You don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
FYI, the women's team actually won their game 4-0. Very impressive. We've scored a lot of goals. I think we've conceded 3 goals in the season so far, 4 or something. Nothing too crazy. So at least somebody in this damn corporation is good. And the under 18s are just scoring goals. Obi Martin is just doing hat trick.
They're doing it for fun.
Hat trick.
It's like they're doing.
I scored a hat trick today, yeah. Or
when
did he score a hat trick?
I think the last game he played.
Or is it?
He's the top goal scorer for that thing right now.
He scored 32 goals so far. I believe. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't think he scored 32 for Man United.
I swear I saw it. Is it 32 appearances and 25 goals?
The only thing that gives me joy is the fact that I see Maresca do.
I think they're counting some of his goals from Arsenal.
I know that Amorim will do the same.
Probably, but
that's a fact. No, that's why I just need backing, man. He needs the support, man. I see him doing it because he also said something about it yesterday on his press conference after the game. He said this was the same thing he went through when he got to Sporting Lisbon as well. He went through this, and this guy have said it that we are gonna suffer. He said it himself. And one thing I like about him is that he's not somebody that comes to the press conference. Yeah, he's not somebody who come to the press conference and gaslight you, lie to you. No, he says it the way it is. Says it like what it's all about. That's what I like about it. I like about the dude, man. Honestly. So I think he would do it, but yet again, he's going to need the backing, getting rid of the dead woods, and bringing in more people.
CDOB has played 5 games, has scored 5 goals and 1 assist.
Don't worry, Timber. They're getting rid of dead weight. Did you see Dan Ashworth is fired? They already
that Dan Ashworth thing. I see a lot of people talking about it in a negative sense. Me, I'm just seeing it. I'm looking at it from the positive. Like, yo, if you already have a sniff of the fact that this man will not give you what you want,
get rid of him,
bro. Now, one thing is this, man. Like it never made sense to me because it's just I look at what he did with Brighton. People think he's the one that built Brighton. That project Brighton had was not on Dan Ashworth. This man was just like he comes look for opportunity. Okay, from Brighton, you went to Newcastle. From Newcastle, opportunity to come to Man U. Already, man is leaving the job for Newcastle, going for United job. And I love the fact that 5 months into the job, man, you know the guy we want. They sacked him. That's a good thing. That is the way a serious club should move.
If you have a company, you like to let people off, bro. The way
you no, you sack somebody. If not doing well, you sack the person, man.
It's as simple as that. Oh, it's too late.
That moment that man said Southgate, bro, they all looked at him with the bombastic side eye.
Oh, what a goal.
I would love to be like, if I want to be a fan, like to be a Chelsea fan.
It's too much room for Son, bro.
I can't believe
Sancho,
they didn't see
you were right
coming.
there looking at Son, Sancho.
Because before they done this, they looked like they wanted to make an easy pass into the box.
Yeah.
And then the referee stopped the play, told them to take the corner again, and then Chelsea allowed them to do the same thing again. Like they wasn't
same damn thing. I think it's too late, man. I think it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late. It's too late.
Don't do any stupidness and you end up.
I don't think Chelsea will draw it, man. Chelsea, I don't see them. They won't be able to keep it. Just,
bruv, if it becomes 4-4, that's crazy.
Man, I've seen games like that, man. Arsenal, Tottenham, like that. Newcastle, Tottenham as well. The same thing.
If not for this stupid Papi Sarr that went to make that hashtag call on them, what was he thinking, bro? Come this way.
Well, boy, these guys are just giving the ball to Tottenham. So
I don't know why they are doing it. Chelsea guys smoking pipe.
Let's see what happens.
Ooh, they was close.
Wow! Oh, the ball's caught. Unlucky. That was a poor ball. That was too high for anyone.
Chelsea, the way I'm looking at, they might end up winning the league.
No, you know this guy, Maresca is saying, we are not in the title race. We're not in the title race.
Ahead of Liverpool.
Ahead of Liverpool.
No, they are second. 4 points behind Liverpool at the moment.
Liverpool will meet their water.
Yeah, but Liverpool's got a game in hand, though, isn't it?
Bro.
Yeah, they do.
Bro,
they do.
Liverpool would. Don't worry.
Listen, when Liverpool play again, they're gonna win their next game, and then what will we be playing again?
Let me see who they're. Bro, I wouldn't give up on Chelsea I don't want Liverpool to win it, so anything I take it.
Drex.
Bro, Liverpool are gonna be 7 points clear.
At this point in time, you should know where my head's at, bro.
Yeah, man. I know you don't want them to win it, man.
Liverpool will be 7 points clear come the next game.
Let me just quickly do something here.
I don't want Liverpool to win, but it's fine.
No, but if Chelsea every other team, Liverpool will struggle at one point. Wolves and West Ham. That's not it.
Man, that was a good game, man. That was a good game, man.
Well, Liverpool were supposed to play Everton. I was looking forward to that game, bro.
Yeah, my Saturday derby.
Now, I was looking, not even the Merseyside derby. Everton looked like they could score some goals. I was looking forward to that game. Bro, man. Tottenham, you see, that's how I knew Tottenham would not win anything. You on the brink of winning something. You sacked the manager that took you to the
man, Mourinho. That was sacking Mourinho was crazy.
You are allergic to winning trophy, bro. It's so obvious. Somebody cost that team. Mourinho would have done everything in his might
to win that. He would have done anything.
Mourinho doesn't really lose finals like that. He would have won that final.
It doesn't. Even the one he lost against Sevilla, it was controversial because of this stupid guy called Antonio Taylor. It was all on Antonio Taylor.
The reason why I'm not really too excited about this Chelsea win from a 2-goal deficit, right? United have done it several times with these guys, with Tottenham. So it's Tottenham. It is Tottenham.
Yeah, we know.
So what are we saying? Is Ange looking like he's gonna see the exit door soon or?
I don't think so.
Because the other day he beat Man City. We already knew he was going to draw the next game.
Is Tottenham an ambitious club?
Danny Levy looks like, I saw him on the stand
They want to be ambitious.
It's his plan. It's in his every year
agenda.
He writes it down as his New Year resolution.
Really?
I saw the notes the other day. I'm like, 2025. Already wrote it there down. I need to do something this.
Drex, you're savage, man.
It's just like going to the gym. This year, I'm going to be going.
This year? This is my year. You know how they say to yourself, they tell your neighbor, this is my year.
Yeah, this is my year. You can shout it.
Next year is going to say the same thing.
You see your year as well.
The problem is it could be your year if you actually do invest in everything that you need to invest in, right?
What are you saying, bro? New year, new me.
That's crazy. And I can imagine his speech already. The first thing he's like is, hello, somebody. And everyone's looking at him like, oh, what's going on? Is this guy, are you going to give us the speech about winning the title this year? This is the year to win the title.
But how do people like Danny Levy ever not come out to give such speech? Like when they've not actually tasted anything in a while. Like United can come now. Ome Barada can say, okay, like how he said it, 2028, he's looking at us to win the league. He can actually say it from a Victor's point of view, right? Standpoint, and say, you know what, I've done it with Man City and coming to United who just won the FA Cup. But how does someone like Levy come out and say, guys, this year, this season, we're going to how do you, bro? If I was a player, I would just laugh at him like, he must show out. He's like, sure.
This season, I'm gonna be a billionaire.
We know where we are. You are just the Europa League. We know where we are going.
I realized it's a passion project when they fired Mourinho. Like the moment they did that, I was like,
Mourinho was like, it's like, no, don't stain our white. Don't stain our white. No. We don't want you to come do things that we are not used to here.
Just imagine. And they said they don't like winning. Mourinho said they don't like winning. They fired me. They don't like winning.
Oh, you know what happened, bro?
Even Ange the other day was furious about the fans. He was saying, oh, he doesn't know how the fans are so wired up that I'm like, you want your team to lose, so that I'm like, he was like, what's going on here?
Bro, that's why they fired Mourinho, bro. They saw the title and said, whoa, you're going to create expectations here. What are you doing?
Yeah. They're not used to it, man. They're not used to it, bro. But it's a good game, man. Get the game, man. Chelsea.
You know what's the craziest thing,
just done me. Spurs is still reading live somewhere.
Man.
Brentford, Newcastle. That one was interesting.
But you know what's crazy though, right? These guys built a whole stadium and a new trophy cabinet just to not win trophies. That's crazy. That is foolishness if I ever heard it, bro.
Yeah, it's true. But the thing is, if you go to Tottenham Stadium, it's not even to watch the football, it's to do the go-kart racing now. They got go-kart racing
even
in the
go-kart
stadium.
racing, once you get on it, they tell you don't expect to win anything at the end of the race, bro. Just for fun.
That's crazy.
Man, Chelsea are sitting second.
Oh,
What are you saying,
big up,
Nick?
Nick.
What are you
Big up,
saying?
Nick. I haven't seen you.
Just checking proof of life. Belichick, are you still alive?
I woke up from the coma. And
man, somewhere
what
else.
the hell happened to you, man? We thought someone was stabbing you or something like that.
I was getting stabbed.
I was thinking, who's watching scary movie? What's going on here?
I woke up in the hospital with plenty of wounds. But now I'm alive again.
Is a resurrected. Guys, whatever you're eating, Poppy, cancel your freaking KFC order. I'm telling you, we are cooking Sunday roast Spurs.
Spurs.
And,
Yeah, the bird.
Yeah.
Man.
And they're chasing the liver goose.
Bro,
Are they the dark horse?
Who?
Are they the dark horse? Are they the
Chelsea?
dark horse? And where is Riley? Where is Riley when it's Chelsea?
Right? He's there for Man United.
Not come give us
Riley
this
is a Man
episode.
United fan, man. He's a United fan.
He will just stay quiet. Don't give us this episode. When we are playing, then he start coming in. We. Start giving me news I don't want to hear. Call me right now. Let's enjoy this together. No.
My favorite one is when he goes, breaking news.
Yeah.
The WSL. And I'm looking like,
like, bro, what are you doing here, bro?
Like bro, what are you talking about, bro?
And you know what the best part is, bro? If we're playing poorly, you see what's his face like right now, Riley. Riley, focus on the game, right?
You know the best part is he's basically I owe him so much money in this web bin.
Yeah. He stopped saying we apologize for the language. After Mick one time was like fuck.
I went like
then he's like there's no winning this.
There's no winning. So I owe him lots of money. I donate to charity. I'm looking into Bot's plate. What are you eating? What you having?
Oh bro. Some rice, some steak, some salmon, man, and some steak.
And a little bit of Tottenham.
And a little bit of
Spurs, you know.
You know, we should create a new show for you, like Poppy's cooking.
Riley actually, this.
No, Riley actually said this. Funny enough.
Yeah, and
what's cooking?
3 people have said this in the last 2 weeks.
Poppy, do you know how to cook?
Bro, I'm actually a really good cook. I made jollof the other day.
That's what Poppy tells all the girls. He's like, I'm a really good cook, right?
So we can call it.
And they're like, what? You're a really good cook? Where?
I'm from Botswana, but I can make a mean Nigerian jollof.
And guess what? You have Alien Tenno. He's a Michelin chef. So you guys can hook up, create secret sauce.
Yeah,
what's cooking?
Between Chelsea and I want Chelsea, bro. I'll take Chelsea.
But that's what Nick was saying. Are they the dark horse, the blue horse?
Yeah,
I'll take Chelsea, bro. I hate their fans, but I hate
Chelsea are the blue pill right now.
They're the blue. Poch, you're here, bro. What are you saying? Title charge or no title charge?
No. We are Todd Boehly's blue billion-pound bottle jobs,
bro.
We just
laughing.
We just want Premier League survival. 40 points. That's all we want.
Nah, bro. Not what we are seeing at the moment, bro.
Bro, what about Arsenal? They are like a Poundland Tesla out of charge at the moment.
Arsenal cannot score goals without corner kicks. Yeah,
Arsenal.
right now.
No, but I don't like that thing. Isn't corner kick part of the game?
Oh, yes. No. It is. If you're trying to be a mid-table team, you cannot win the Premier League. No. This is not point. Hold on. Let me make my point.
Finish.
Arsenal is trying to win the Premier League.
Yeah.
It helps if you are scoring set pieces on top of creating a lot of open plays, goals, chances.
But they do, don't they?
No, not really.
No, not really.
They're openly kicking the ball off people to get corners.
Block the corner, you block Arsenal.
Bro,
those guys,
honestly,
Drex, on God, bro. When they were playing us, all they look for was where's the winger so we can kick the ball off them to go into play.
For real, like for real.
Isn't that because they tried to go through? They saw that United have put the roadblock everywhere, right? Go ahead, Nick.
Well, here's the thing: under Arteta, he's bottled it and changed it 3 times. When they're playing the best football, they were going like full throttle for the 20 minutes to kill off the game. Free flowing, yeah. Then they bought Declan Rice, then went into playing a possession style football, right? This year, they appointed a specialist set piece coach on top of that, but they're not creating anything in open play. So they're just creating this weapon to win games through corners. And that's why people were joking that it's Tony Pulis, right?
Yeah.
So you Arsenal don't have anything to come with. They're fizzling out, and I think that Arteta has kind of reached his ceiling. He's clueless at the moment. He's trying everything.
Can I balance it? Now, everybody has seen what he's done in the last 2 years and be like, okay, you know what, we know how to get at Arsenal. Now the man has gone back to say, what's that added thing that we could use to get us points? Because last season we all knew where they lost the league, right? So now he's added that to his thing. Maybe it's a way of saying, let's fine-tune this corner kick. Let everybody be like, okay, defend Arsenal and don't get them on the corner kick and reduce as much corner kick they get. And by so doing, clubs start focusing on how to stop them from getting corner kicks and open up another channel for them.
The question is, people will study it and people will catch up to it eventually and figure out how to stop it. That's the thing. Yeah. And what are you going to do then? In terms of Chelsea, in terms of Chelsea being the dark horse, look what Chelsea were used to. We used to laugh at Chelsea 40-man squad. Look, they're cooking under Maresca at the moment and coming like from behind. Like, we're not talking about Pornhub stuff here. We're talking about footballing terms, coming from behind. And nobody's really noticing it, right? But it's getting noticed. It's getting noticed. It's getting the tune out of them. And I say, I'd rather have Chelsea going for the title than bloody Liverpool, 100%, or City, or Arsenal.
Me.
Man, good luck. Man.
Get out of here, Mick. Oh, where's Riley? Where's my Simbin here? Did I say
Is Riley here?
Oh, shit.
No.
I better.
It's either Chelsea. It's either Chelsea or someone else. No Liverpool. Take Liverpool.
It's fine. Liverpool, now we are winning fans. Please, you are all allowed. Everyone is allowed to.
No. I'm not. See, Poch,
it's not just you. Right now, all the pundits, everybody is putting out apology videos and retracting their statements.
Apology for me. It's a case of we already knew what some of us knew that Chelsea, if they get a good, like you said last season, I believe. I remember you were saying last season, if they get a good coach with what Todd Bowley has on ground, the good coach should be able to, because these guys are young, there's quote unquote not so much high expectation for them, right? Get into maybe the top 6 or top 8. You said that. I remember you saying something like that.
Yeah, allowing everybody was laughing. I told
taking the pressure off them, right? And when you were talking, I'm like, yo, bro, I see sense in it. Is it that will the people up there allow things like this to happen? Because if they don't, then it will all be to waste, right? And now coming into this season, I'm like, okay, if Maresca can get a tune out of these guys, then maybe we might see them. I didn't see them going for the league. Maybe we might see them in the top 6, top 8 position. But now
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been saying that Chelsea is a problem. You can't be spending the money that they're spending and then expect them to carry on being crap. The only reason why they were crap in the first place is because the project is new-ish and they didn't have the correct management to take the project forward. That was it. They had players that can cook there.
They do, but they
don't even need to go through the names. They got crazy players there.
Yeah, they needed the right person to come on board. I mean, Maresca managed Leicester before. He was hungry to take over a bigger team. He said, I can do this. No problems. And he did it his way. At the end of the day, I'm just happy to see them kicking into gear, playing good football. They have quality players. And Cole Palmer, what a cold penalty. Stone cold penalty. If there's anyone out of Chelsea that I want in my team, Cole Palmer, 100%. 100%.
Tommy is saying, Papi, I predicted.
Take Caicedo, You don't want
all 4 results correctly today. Had a bet on, had Spurs 2, Chelsea 4, the last goal in the 95th minute. Bro, cost me 2K return. Should have been in Caribbean right now. Bro, they want you to stay where you're at, bro. You ain't going nowhere.
Even Lavia would be a good player in our team right now. They've got some players there. Malu Gusto as a right wing back would be crazy for us. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. If you want the whole team, bring some money. We'll give you players. We have players, man.
I just want Cole Palmer. I don't want to waste any money. I just want a certified killer.
You don't want to have
that team. They will struggle, bro.
I got a question. Would Chelsea be where they are right now if they still had Pochettino?
No. No.
So Maresca.
My theory, what I said about Maresca is he's a hungry up-and-coming coach. They try the full coaches that achieve things, right? They are a little bit complacent. What you're seeing right now with the generational managers coming on board, they want to succeed, right? You look at Brighton's coach as well, the youngest coach. He's cooking at the moment. Maresca, where did he come from? He's cooking at the moment, right? That's the trend, right? So, my opinion, Chelsea's doing fine with this manager. It seems to. It's all about chemistry. It's about, same with Amorim. He's building the chemistry. Of course, we heard the news today. I broke the news today earlier this morning with the firing of Ashford, who wanted Gareth Southgate apparently and wanted to recruit British players and was against.
Sorry to cut you. Is that true? That he wanted Southgate?
It's true. There was no smoke without fire because we were constantly linked with Southgate. Now he didn't. He fell out. I mean, basically, when you're getting escorted the back room, the kitchen door by security and Colette Roche, the COO, then you have done something really, really bad.
He's done an F up, innit? He's done a big F.
Probably said an F word.
So he was escorted out the back door.
Yes.
By security.
Oh, so he came.
When you get escorted by security, you've done an F up.
They never give man time to cleanse office. They're like, we'll mail your stuff to you.
Yeah. And then you read the club statement. It's the shortest bloody club statement I've seen in my whole life. The common denominator, Moyes lasted for 5 months. This guy lasted 5 months as well. So who did he piss off? What did he do? Obviously, he didn't want the appointment of. He didn't agree of Ruben. He wanted Brentwaite. He was pushing for that British Brentwaite, right? He didn't want the Ugarte signing. He didn't want the Xerxes signing. He was against everything. And apparently, he fucked up also with giving Ten Hag the contract as well, because he was too complicit to do anything about it, too lazy. Now, another thing that a report came out that he was the behind that inclusive and the rainbow scandal. You know what I mean? He was pushing for that as well. So that might be the tip of the iceberg at the end of the day. Now, I think as the reports came out, the Sir Jim Ratcliffe had enough and stepped in and say, "Get the F out," right?
What do you think his role was in the rainbow scandal?
I have no idea why, but I have an opinion that football is simple. Football is for people, for inclusive diversity. But however, why are you including these think tank organizations and stuff like that? It's just football. You know what I mean?
Do you think he leaked it to the press that it was Mazraoui?
Yeah.
Because he could have leaked it. That could have been the issue.
Yeah. Probably they done an investigation, found out that he leaked out.
Why is Koscielny being the one? Why is Koscielny being the one asking that he leaves? Is it not the same person that wants Rashford to stay at the football club?
Man, I don't know, man.
I think
he wants Rashford to stay at the club. That guy.
No, the lady, the COO or something like that.
Oh, Colette Roche, yeah.
Colette Roche, yeah.
I'm gonna say more crimes against the club, bro. What kind of
Do you think the whole English manager obsession he had was what got him fired too, amongst other things?
I think he's basically he was expected to have full control of all the say in terms of transfers and who we get and all that stuff. But it was kind of felt a little bit pushed on the side. He didn't have that much say. he was adamant to still go for, say, I want Southgate, I want this kind of place, this kind of place. He wasn't a team player. Now, one thing we know about Indians, they don't want egos. They want people to play ball, right? The best in class. So obviously it was a 6 months probation period. They pulled the trigger 5 months into his contract, and they don't have to pay anything. Maybe one or 2 months salaries, like, you know what I mean? So the question is, what I do have is they wouldn't just do that without even having an alignment, you know, if they secured somebody.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, well, Tixi Bergenstein, you know, that worked for a City, best in class sporting director. Apparently he's going to retire. He's left City. He used to work close with Omar Barada. What is this to say that they approached him and say, we want Cheeky Bergenstein, we want you to work with us? If you look at Ashwood, he was never best in class, man. Where did he come from? Brighton. Then from Brighton, he went to what? Newcastle. Yeah. And we had to pay him out. FA, I think, and that was not an Omar Barada appointment, basically. That was an appointment from an investigation from Dale Braille's work. So when Omar Barada and everyone came on board, they had a chance to work with him. And he reports into the CEO. And they said, basically, you're a clown, mate. What are you doing? You know, off you go.
I knew it, bro, because Omar and Wilcox are serious guys, bro. They spotted the BS from far away, bro, and said, whose man is this, bro? Whose friend? Come collect your friend, bro.
Who is coming in there and say, get a Southgate? Are you mad? It's a sabotage.
It's all the connection, Brasford to Dan to Southgate. If that's true, though, like what you're explaining now makes a lot of sense, because I said it during the halftime. I said, for me, Dan actually struck me as someone that wants full control. Like he wants his voice to be heard.
Yeah, he wanted Gareth Southgate, Eddie Howe. He wanted also Potter. You know, he was pushing.
It makes so much sense, bro. All of these links.
Can you imagine these nasty, dirty managers that they wanted to employ for Man United?
So are you a saboteur? Like, you know, you don't want Man United to succeed by appointing this.
Yes.
What the hell, man?
You're very right, Mick. In fact,
it was going to be like the job for the boys again. We're going to see the job for the boys kind of thing.
Yes, Drex. That's why we must hire him to fire him again. Just bring him back.
You know what, Vegeta is the 6 months probation, right? It's still in the 5th month. So you get to maybe the 5th month and the last 2 days. I'm like, you know what? Go.
No. Give him a new contract and give him another 6 months and then fire him.
Was when there was the talk that the emails that he messed up. He CC'd.
That was oh my God.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you're like, hold on.
That was a red flag, and we still went for him, bro.
You are professional. Like, what is going on? You don't know how to, like, you know, handle business. Like, make sure you're like, you know.
And Newcastle tried to give us a chance, bro, with that ridiculous price point. I said, stop wasting time on this foolishness and get an actual quality person, bro. Now, if Ineos wants him, he must be the right guy.
We have some news regarding from Di Marzio. I don't know. Di Marzio haven't been that credible lately. I'm going to put this to the stage, peeps.
Mick, before you read this, let me ask you a question. Do you truly believe our Eddie Howe link? And I wanted Eddie Howe because I thought at Newcastle, he himself and Eddie Howe, they had a lot of disagreements in terms of what the manager what he wanted and stuff like that.
I don't know. Eddie Howe, where is Newcastle at the moment in the rebuild project? They're not moving anywhere. They're not moving any needles. Just basically, Gianluca Di Marzio, there was a report come out from him saying Andrea Berta is one of the names being monitored by Manchester United after the announcement regarding Dan Ashwood leaving the club. Berta is expected to leave his sporting director at Atletico Madrid. So at the end of the season, I don't know anything about this guy. He's Atletico Madrid, and Di Marzio has been in hit and miss lately. So, you know what? There's one person that rings in my mind, and there's Cheeky Bergenstein, the best in class that worked with Omar Barada under Citigroup. He left and being replaced by no other than Hugo Viana. And Hugo Viana was actually Ruben Amorim's boss at Sporting. So There was a report he's going to retire, but there's no one, you know, they can convince him. Omar can go and say, brother, come and work with us, right? City's a sinking ship, yeah?
They need to do a background check. We don't want 115 here at the club.
Yeah. But you want a sporting director that can do a certain mix, right? Together with, what's his name? Vivell, right? Christopher Vivell, right? Good eye for talent. Go in Europe, go in continental, go in Asia, pick up the best players, not only British players, you know what I mean?
Not all those.
Yeah,
we have to die on the hill of
it's sounding good. It's sounding good. And the thing is, what I was even wondering myself is, because Hugo Viana hasn't even started one day at City, is it too late to nick him before he even starts a day at City? I just wondered if they could do that.
That'd be something, those two working together with that relationship. I think he's already signed the contract, man.
Yeah, but what does it matter if he hasn't worked for them yet? I don't think it's concrete until you start working.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a price.
I remember in the summer, Ajax, a goalkeeping coach, he literally just signed, and I think he had like a couple of days in the job, but this was during the summer, and then he ends up at Man United. Like took him out of his
I
contract.
take Hugo Viana in a heartbeat. Come on, that guy, like, you know, bought Victor Gyökeres for 20 mil and turned him into a 100 mil striker. Come on, seriously. The smart recruitment, what they've done on the 4 years under Amorim, brilliant. They didn't spend much money. So we know that Sporting is a sort of feeder club. They're a selling club. They're sort of buying cheap players and sell them off. Same with Benfica, right? In the operating model. But Man United have a very mountain of tasks to do, like, you know, in terms of contracts, in terms of getting rid of certain players that don't belong there. Like, you know, I'm talking about what are we going to do with Marcus Rashford that don't fit in the system, right? We saw the images where everyone's clapping the fans in Arsenal, and he was just spoiled brat, just walking away, not even saying hi to the fans. You know what I mean?
But in Marcus' defense, right? Why would he want to do that when the same fans would cuss him out the next day, bro?
Why wouldn't you?
The thing is, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but the problem that I have with it is that for the money that you're getting paid, you should have a duty of care. Like it should be in your contract that you have a duty of care to do certain things. You have a role and responsibility, and if you can't fulfill them roles and responsibility, when things are going right, then when things are going wrong, I don't expect you to do it when things are going right either. So I just think this guy needs to go. He needs to go on the basis that I can't afford to have, because he offers nothing off the bench either. So I can't afford to have this guy around no more. I can't.
This will be the rude awakening, like, you know, because we're implementing a total new system, which means that we are no longer playing with wingers, right? There's no space. You're trying to convert wingers to number 10s, which you see is not working. So there's going to be like, you know, a lot of moaning and groaning. I wouldn't be surprised at the club cashing in on Garnacho to Real Madrid or something like that, because he ain't fitting in that system. Rashford ain't fitting in that system. We need specialists to fit in that system. You know what I mean? I like Garnacho, but he's not certainly fitting in. He's not fitting in there, right? He's a wide player to cut inside. He's a proper winger. He's not a number 10. He's been proven that. Rashford is the same. You know, you can't get a tune out of him. You know what I mean?
I'd rather loan Garnacho out.
Yeah, I mean,
the reason why? Because with the fan base we have at Manchester United, I don't know if Ruben would survive 18 months. So I would put him on a light 2-year loan and bring him back. Because the next manager might play 3 at the front.
Hear me out. At the same time, you need to raise funds, and who's your assets at the moment that are not fitting in the system? Who can you get money for? You know, you can easily get 60, 70 for Garnacho if he's not.
Mitch, that's not my problem. That's Sir Jim Ratcliffe's problem. Why did he buy the club if he could not take that problem up? That ain't my concern. I couldn't be bothered.
No. We could sell Lisandro Martinez to Real Madrid as well.
But why would you? It's his millions. But first thing I want to say is, meaty ballers matter.
Moneyball.
Rob is here. Ange is here.
We saw Sancho play today. Meaty ballers matter.
you. Mr. Ange Ball, what do you got to say?
No, he's already saying, come get the sack and join the unemployed.
Damn. They might sign Eric Ten Hag, though. Tottenham might.
But isn't Tottenham the same club that said, we don't like you, Eric? They interviewed him before us.
Because he was asking for a lot of things. And
the thing is with
he
Spurs,
actually had the credit in the bank.
I mean, the thing is with Spurs, nothing will change. Spurs will be Spursy because they don't change the way they are, right? You still have the same idiots calling the shots, and you think it's a
beautiful thing.
The culture don't exist. You have Daniel Levy, and that's about it, right? Unless they do a proper restructure with proper footballing of people, and do it, at the moment.
Mitch, the fact is that Levy might have actually seen the bald guy get 2 trophies, right?
Yeah.
So he might want to just go for the trophies in it. Like he knows he doesn't have a team and he doesn't want to invest the kind of money to build a team that goes for the league. Mm-hmm. So he might just get the trophies.
The same guy that
whatever he could.
Is allergic to it.
Get the Carabao Cup specialist.
No, but Vegeta just said something. The same guy that sacked Mourinho, right? When Mourinho was on the verge of winning him the FA Cup.
Yeah. But then again,
he's allergic to trophies. He's allergic.
See, the thing is, Drex, you have to understand, if you're a man of power and you have a big ego like Levy, and if someone hurts your ego, because Jose Mourinho doesn't talk to you, he hurts your ego.
Yeah.
He's the guy who told Abramovich to shut up and just get me Drogba. Don't ask me questions. So you have to understand the kind of guy you're dealing with.
The decade is what you're telling me right now, bro. Because Abramovich got him Drogba, bro, because he wanted to win stuff. So this guy is just a decade, bro. All he wants you to do is buy Beyonce tickets, bro. That's all he cares about. You buy the Beyonce
That's the thing. Jose might have said something.
I agree, but my argument here, when I say with Spurs will never go places unless they get rid of Daniel Levy and start building like we're doing right now, right? Everyone has done it, been successful. Liverpool's done it, been successful. Arsenal, we are behind. City, I mean, of course, they cheated, but we know how they build the structure. Spurs is still old school. They're thinking just by sacking another manager, appoint another manager, and that will be it, right? So you see how they're big enough, like, in Postecoglou, right? First year was okay, second year crumble. That's about it, Is that it?
And I said this last season. That and the second season would struggle because.
But then, Drex, you have to also remember, if you're not able to see Ange Ball, you don't understand football. The guy in the beanie would tell you that.
At that time, but the truth is, at that time, Ange was doing what he was asked to do.
Absolutely okay, Drex.
He gave Tottenham a style of play
but my only question with Ange was. My only question with Ange always was, and Omo knows this because I asked him many times, what's plan B? And Omo always said, there's no plan B, bro. It doesn't exist. There is no plan B. There is only plan A, and he will stick to his gut. Omo has been he's been spot on with Ange and what he's going to do. So if Omo's saying, as in his comment, I think he said he's going to get sacked, I feel it's just a matter of weeks or maybe just tomorrow.
He's not the only one. Him and Lopetegui. I need both of them out of here.
Him and Lopetegui, yeah. Lopetegui is not nice.
I've never wanted the manager to be sacked, right? But you see that Lopetegui guy, right?
That manager don't need him here.
Wait.
That guy ran away from
Omo, you're saying Ange might survive.
If he survives, a miracle. I told you, I was saying in second year, he doesn't have a plan B. It's a miracle if he survives. And now the miracle is happening in front of us. Him being survived. So where's on the table? Below us?
No. They're above us. They're above us by a point. The mighty Ange Ball.
Yeah, Tyler Race is looking sweet. Listen,
they're gonna fall off too. Chelsea's gonna fall off. Don't worry about them.
They have too many attackers.
I don't think so.
Chelsea's gonna have
They have too many attackers. They have the rotation.
If anybody's gonna fall off, it's Liverpool.
We will revisit this conversation. No problem.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, sorry, what I'm hearing about Tottenham is that this so-called cycle at United has transferred to another club. The spirit of Ten Hag is too powerful.
It was their cycle, not ours.
First the managers, a curse goes to Pep. Now the cycle thing the spirit of Ten Hag is amazing. What kind of beauty is this, bro?
This was bound to happen to them because they get out the whole season. There was no plan B. They were just going through the motion, winning games here and there. I'm like, sir, you gotta have a plan B. And the only time he proved the plan B was when he beat City, where he sat back and after this footage I lied.
But the thing is, what really confused me today, Omo, was the decision of benching Maddison. Bro, I saw when Maddison stepped foot on the pitch in the last 10 minutes, they actually took the control back from Chelsea and started cooking again. Like, just having Maddison there while you had Werner on the pitch, but still you scored a goal. Yeah. Brilliant finish from Son. Bots, make a note of it. Brilliant finish, Bots. Okay.
There's one player that I feel sorry for, and that is Son. Wasted his entire career with Spurs. I mean, I'm hearing that he's available free agent in the summer. Right? What?
He's a United player. His profile is a United player.
Yeah. And he's been so underrated, not giving his praise, but he's been far the best Spurs player in their career. 100%, right? Now he's coming to his end of his contract, I believe. We've been linked to him. Would you take him, guys?
Mitch, you have to really deep this, okay? Because I'm about to tell you something. The guy you say is the best Tottenham player is on lower wages than Anthony Dos Santos.
Yeah.
Don't let Mark hear you say that. The spirit of Mark is somewhere. I can smell it.
I don't know what's the obsession with Anthony, though. He's a project that has failed. Yeah. And, okay, cool. Maybe we should look to move him on come the summer or even in January. The project has
maybe.
failed.
Did you say maybe?
We absolutely.
It's when. Okay. It's not maybe. It's like when. The first week, the second week.
I wanted Anthony to do it, but when I watched him against Bodo Glimt, and everybody was saying he did all right, I'm like, nah. If this is what he has to offer, nah. Again, I hear it. We have to give him maybe more game time, maybe to the end of the season under this new manager.
He's getting phased out.
He just over.
Hell no, bro. I'm tired of this, bro. You know, somebody said earlier we need to get a backup.
Why I'm saying this? Vegeta, why I'm saying this? Just listen to me. Why I'm saying this is people would argue and say new manager if they're willing to give. So I'm just trying to balance this out. But for me, I've checked out.
People can go jump, bro.
What new manager? His time is up.
Protesting.
He's getting phased out in front of our eyes. Are you worried about giving him time?
Because I watched the game against Bodo Glimt. I'm like,
he didn't even play.
Which game did we play where Rasmus scored 2?
So wasn't it Bodo?
Bodo Glimt.
Yeah. Which game did we play where he was supposed to pass a ball to Mason Mount and he held on to it for like ages? Mount ended up being offside. Mount had to not come back and make the same run again, like make a loop.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? He has skill. He can dribble, but he doesn't know when he's beat a defender, and he wants to redo it again. And he wants to redo it again. And then that's the thing. It's like, you know, you can't question defensively. He puts in the effort. He tries.
Yeah.
That he's trying.
So basically, you're telling me he is Doku with less.
Mark telling me that he has potential to fight with Ahmad. Bro, go get it right.
Bro. I agree.
Left weak bank.
Yeah, Bots, I agree what you're saying. He's such a frustrating player to watch. You know that he's got it in his locker. He's technical. He's everything. But what's frustrating is that he starts the attack, then he stops and go backwards. Or he's trying to cut inside and do the left foot hurler into the left corner, the signature trademark. Is that what you got? I believe that you got more into your locker. And another thing, what people love Ahmad is because he's fearless. He takes on his defender. He doesn't stop. He does it all the way to the byline, passes his man, and puts a cross in. You know, unselfishly without shooting. Sometimes the shooting, but what you see with Anthony, the same trademark. Drive, cut inside, try to bend it in the far corner.
I might as well like, if I cannot beat my man, I'm gonna pass it back. But if I have beaten you, I'm going forward. You gotta stop me.
But you know, what I don't like, bro. Like, United fans could literally catch a person with a meta weapon committing the crime, and we'll still say give them time, or maybe under a new. I'm tired, bro. Like, if you show us your true colors, we need to learn to accept that that's who you are, and that you are not good enough for us. It's fine. We can't keep trying to make your career work. If you're not interested, we can't be interested.
200K a week. Yeah.
I like
He's on more money than the lit. He needs to go immediately with a quick.
Like, people are collecting paychecks, guys. That you understand? Like, every week, bank accounts. And then as we're busy saying, maybe this person will unlock them.
Can I ask you a question?
Every Thursday, actually.
Maresca looks like a younger version of Pep Guardiola.
He's one of his students. One of Pep's students.
He looks like him too.
Man.
So
crazy, man.
I don't know, man. I've run out of sympathy. Like, if you show me your true colors, if it cracks, it must be a dark, bro.
My own is come this summer, right? Now they move the way they moved with Dan Ashworth. I just hope come this summer they would just wear a blindfold and just say the names we put on this list needs to go. And
this summer, I'm in January.
Make the 7th again, for Pete's sake, bro. Stop accepting weird people, bro. Make number 7 great again or retire it, bro. At this stage.
At this stage, yeah, we need to just call Mount into the office and be like, that shirt you're wearing, there's something about that shirt. We need to cleanse it. Take it off right now as we speak. If you don't want to get out of the club.
Thanks. And
can I share something funny?
The number 10 shirt. Go ahead, Mick.
I think we cracked the code how Pep Guardiola got his scratches. You want to see it?
Let's go for it.
All right.
What is that? What?
It's a video.
It's an ego.
Hang on, it's not loading. I got to do this again. Hang on a second. This is so funny. Hang on a second.
Mick, I'm folding my clothes. This better be good. Let's see it. Because I'm not like looking at the screen right now. I'm not in front of the computer.
Bro,
what is doing his laundry in front of us
right now?
I'm doing guys, I'm packing. I'm going to Africa. Oh my god. Pep. The internet is too much, bro. It's undefeated.
Bro, you're coming to Botswana?
Yes, sir.
He's got a magpie sitting on his head, pecking him, like, scratching him, and he's like, running, like,
I need to
AI people.
Need to read. I need to like, I can't wait, man. Summer, I can't wait. Do you see that number 10 jersey, number 7, number 11?
They need to be
number 8.
Immediately.
Number 8.
I don't even want to wait for the summer. I need to see
number
in January
8.
These people are on the chopping block.
Who has that number 8?
Bro, Fernández has number 8.
Fernández.
Oh yeah, number 8.
Yeah, he got hooked out.
If you want to sell people,
yesterday,
he got hooked twice. He's getting phased out as well. This is beautiful.
He should, if it's going, see anyone you put on the list, just are you good? Go. But my own problem, the only issue I have is, if we're replacing man for man, it doesn't still help us, bro. Because those players will end up playing.
It's never man for man.
No, but Omar, if you sell Bruno now, which I want to happen, means we have to get 2 players, bro.
But
if you sell Rashford, you could actually get, because Rafinha will end up being a pure profit kind of thing, right?
You just have to understand, you're not gonna get like 70-80 mil for Bruno, right? So you already have a retiring guy in your team, that's Eriksen, that's leaving at the end of the season.
He's even a
just move Bruno back in that role and forget about him. and
new
cam
and
come
get
in,
somebody else, right? And get somebody else.
You see, the problem with your head is you don't listen. That's your problem. Listen and then respond. Don't respond for the sake of it. I am saying phase out Bruno, right? Bring a new cam into the team and just use this while he's here, like the next one season, as a transitional season. Not saying that play him ahead of the new guy, but at least just have him as a backup. That if the new guy is taking time to settle down, you at least have a backup ready to go. Because if you sell Bruno and you bring in a new backup and the backup is not backing up as he's supposed to, then it doesn't work as well. And you don't even have an Eriksen. So
we're not gonna have an Eriksen in the summer.
Yeah.
We're not gonna have a Casemiro.
And have the same. And my point is, have the same usage of Bruno, right? Omo, listen to this part. You might like this. The amount of usage for Bruno should be the same as how much we use Eriksen. Close to none. Do you see my point now?
Yeah, but
I'm still phasing him out. I'm still phasing him out. I don't want to. I know he wants to play football. So does Ronaldo. Can he play in Europe? No.
But Bruno will be going in September.
But you gotta look. You gotta look at the assets that you can sell. That you get money for. For me, Degodalo needs to go. It's not good enough. You can get 60-70 mil for him. I agree with you saying. We don't have the creative midfielders in our team currently. You know what I mean? So Bruno is the only one that can create. Who else do you have? Eriksen, aging legs, gone in the summer. Casemiro, aging legs, 2 years left on his contract. You know, he's a backup player at most. Who else do you have to throw in? They're trying to experiment with 2 number 10s with Bruno in there, but then you see that Garnacho don't work, Rasmus don't work, and Rashford don't work, and Xerxes don't work as a number 10 either.
Yeah.
So we have a problem. We don't have creative midfielders, attacking midfielders. You know. So I agree what you're saying. That keep him, buy something that is a transitional player, up and coming. You know, or you go to the academy and looked at who can do a role to step up here.
You actually might need 2 players because I also want to get rid of Mount, and he's supposed to be a number 10, quote unquote, as well. So that's the only reason why I'd keep Bruno, because I would want to replace Eriksen and Mount, not just
Mount.
Eriksen.
Is such a utility player when he's fit, right? Off the ball, you see the difference he makes when you take him off in the team. The intensity drop, you know. Mount is kind of the utility player that you need as an engine. And we haven't seen much of Mount, clicking into gear ever since we recruited him last summer. You know what I mean? He's been injured.
Yeah, to get a fitter version of him. That's what I'm saying. We can't.
Yeah.
Like, we can't keep doing Phil Jones and Luke Shaws and Martials and.
Knock on wood, he's been fit so far. Knock on wood.
I think the smartest thing you said was go to the academy. They if we haven't, we're only gonna spend a certain amount of money, this summer, and whatever we can't address financially, we're gonna have to promote some kids and give them a chance. 100%. That's my personal thing.
And that's what Ruben Amorim did at Sporting for 4 years.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna Eriksen is gone, irrespective. I still think get rid of Mount, buy somebody and promote. But you're gonna need 2 midfielders, irrespectively, even in the transitional type of a period, because your new guy can't play every games. Bruno, we're trying to phase out, so you're still gonna need a second player, irrespectively.
What are the you see their key positions on the field, that you can't necessarily say, oh, we're gonna go to the youth team to resolve this.
Strikers.
So as an example, striker, 100%.
Left wing back or left back. You can't go to the academy for that, in my opinion. We actually need a specialist.
You kind of can do that for left wing back.
Nah, bro. We actually need somebody who can play that thing now, bro. We don't need.
No, you can go academy for that. The important ones are center mid, striker, and center back. Is where if you go into the academy, the person gotta be ready.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think we right-sided. Now we can't keep saying
the midfield. We need midfield, and we need.
I don't think we can go to the academy and say, we'll turn you into a number 10. You're ready now. I don't think we could do that.
Nah,
we can get away with maybe a centre back, maybe a wing back, I think we can get away with those positions, but in the number 10 role, I don't think we can do that. And in the strike force, I don't think we could do that. We might have to dip into the transfer market.
But what was the point? What was the point in the preseason to introduce all these academy players, Murray, Harry Amas, Wheatley, and all them, right? We didn't even use them. It was for a prop, basically. Ever since the season started, Ten Hag started to play survival football game by game, right? Yep. It's time to look at those shiny academy players, to look at it, to say, look, I think that Ineos kind of wrote off the season by just sacking Ten Hag and appointing this manager that is kind of having a preseason at the moment, trying to figure out who is who, you know? So why can't we just write off this Premier League season because, hey, it's going to be painful, right? Just throw in players that can fucking run through brick walls for you, that has energy, right? You know, look at the academy players, give them a chance, right? But I do understand this rotational system to manage injuries, fine. But I am a little bit critical with this rotation because you don't start your starting 11. Against Spurs, I expected, you know, players are getting paid. Come on, they're not pumpadons. They're not going to break, you know. After a bounce back, after, you know, Arsenal, you should have played the strongest starting 11 to kill the game off. Instead, you start in with rotation, and then in the second half, you bring in the strongest team and attacking, which they're never going to warm up to the game anyway. You know what I mean? So you got to give a little bit of a stick about, rotation in all glory, but you can't keep going that game by game rotation, not guessing like, oh, just because you play full 90 minutes, you got to sit the bench. You know, look at what Ten Hag did. He constantly played the same players to the run to the ground. But sometimes you got to take risk and play those players. You know?
I think the rotation murdered us against Nottingham Forest.
I think so too, 100%. You know,
because you think the type of players that can play for the set pieces, the Maguire, like that guy's on the bench. He's a set piece beast, but he's on the bench. So I think those type, and then Mazraoui, Mr. Consistent, like he should have.
Yeah, he should have started. Yeah.
So
Ugarte started 100%. You know, and Bruno
and Kobe, maybe Kobe and Garnacho, maybe they shouldn't have started the game either.
Kobe was brilliant.
I'm for the rotation because the manager doesn't know none of these players yet.
Yeah, but that means that we are not really caring about how the season ends.
No, I already said this was a wash already.
I don't think that is it, because Mick, you have like, I don't know if you guys would see it this way, but how I'm seeing the rotation aspect of things is the manager is trying to make his life simple. He's playing and giving time to every player he can, because he knows once the transfer window comes around, I don't really have to go ahead and make a case. I just have to tell them, did you watch that game? And what you thought about that player? Does he fit in my system? So he's giving them opportunities right now to prove themselves. If they are really able to do it, they're part of the plan. You know,
but you could see
this is preseason for him.
Yeah, this is preseason. But you know, I don't know if you watched the game closely, but he was yelling from the touchline, you know, don't pass it backwards, pass it forward. They didn't listen. They kept passing it backwards, playing it safe. You know,
it's not,
and he was frustrated.
Safe, it's just, it's not even playing it safe. I think it's more like that, because how do I say this, bro? It's like when you're, it's like your standard reflex, your go-to option.
Old habits die hard.
You go, true. You know, the manager can give you the
you know, that part of the brain that your unconscious mindset, I think is what that's called. I don't know. Like, you're not even consciously doing it. It's just your reflex. It's subconscious, right? It's just your reflex.
These players have been playing counterattack for so long that when it's time to play possession, like they're like, I gotta make these short passes when I usually long ball it.
They've developed.
You spot on when you say that, because you know, first half is always on the players. Like, manager can do what manager can do to instill the information. And you saw in the first half was frustrated, shouting. Second half, you have an opportunity to address the whole squad in the locker room, right? to say, guys, do this, do that, right? What happened was that we were switching off 2 minutes into the first game. The simple thing, what we always do, we switch off. We come out second half, we concede another goal within 2 minutes after the referee kicked off the game as well. So you mean you should come out, be ready, mentally ready, but you're not, really. So,
and the reason why I'm saying this, Mick, is because I've seen Bruno do this as well.
Yeah.
First half, controlled, playing like, very good football. But when it gets difficult, second half, the hoofball comes out.
Yeah.
Because it's just his basic nature. And the hoofball.
Yeah, I mean, the 2-1 goal was on Bruno. The 2-1 goal was on Bruno. You saw how Lenny Euro.
Game, so my apologies.
Yeah. Lenny Euro passed it. Lenny Euro passed it to Bruno, and Bruno just totally shanked it to nobody. You know what I mean?
But this is partly why.
I think Bruno shouldn't be there in the first place. You're 10. You're that.
Yeah, but that's it. What really impressed me that Amorim saw his poor performance, even if he scored a goal and hooked him. He hooked him out.
Yeah,
I would never hook him.
He was outsmarted and he said, "Yeah, no, Bruno is very tired." And I was like,
"Yeah, tired." Yeah. But if you're rotating your team, you do rotate Bruno, right? Don't play him every game as well, just because you're captain. If you are going to rotate also the goalkeeper. Give Bayander a shot as well. You know what I mean? If Onana is not working, if his mind is not really there, because basically yesterday Onana, his head was gone. You know, when he was tinkering with the ball, like the final kick of the game for 40 seconds, I mean, that guy was gone.
What was he doing for was it the second goal? I don't know which goal it was. I just saw like a highlight. Man just sat and the ball went through his legs
but the ball had a swirl, like he was going to the left and ball was going and swirling all of a sudden, changing trajectory to the right, but it was a straight ball towards his body. And that is a straight shot. You could have stopped it with your leg or whatever. But the third goal that came in was a miscommunication. He didn't communicate with De Ligt and Licha. They were both covering the back post. So there was like a balloon header from what's his name, the striker that scored the goal.
Chris Wood,
yeah. That was a simple stop, but he couldn't communicate. He should claim the command and say, "Fuck you, I'm taking the ball. If I'm going to hurt you in the process, this is my area. I'm going to go for it." Instead of they're both watching the ball sailing. Oh, he ended up in the back of the net.
But I think you're right on. Let me address the first one though first, because I think for the first goal, I've seen them do like so many. What do you call this? When they're training, right? They do training for these kind of reflex things that if the ball comes last minute, it goes to the left. You have to be prepared. Like all goalkeepers do that, and he's doing that as well. I've literally seen videos. I have a person in my group chat, and United was actually training in his backyard because his backyard is basically a stadium. So he literally saw United under Erik ten Hag training in that yard. I think Bots, you might have also seen those videos. But apart from it, like he's supposed to be doing that. And the second point of what you said about communication, I agree with you because I saw him not going for the ball, thinking Licha might go for the ball, and Licha just standing there, leaving it, thinking that Onana's going to catch. Because if you look at Licha's expression as well, you'll see he was surprised. The ball actually even came to him.
Yeah, because this is your command area as a goalkeeper. This is where you can grab the ball with your hands. 100%. So either you go communicate my ball. I used to play football and the goalkeeper always say, "Mine." And you knew that fucking step aside because he's coming, right? Always. I don't know if you guys played the football and your goalkeeper was saying, "It's mine," and you just step aside because you know that the goalkeeper is coming, right? But there was no shouting, nothing. They were just staring at the ball going, "Oh shit, he went in."
And if you're in their way, they would not even apologize. Like my goalkeeper would never apologize to me for being like, if he pushes me off in process of getting the ball, he ain't apologizing. Never.
All right, guys. Yeah. Anyway, it's going to be a long road. I think we're playing like Europa League on Thursday, right? Victoria Pilsner or something. Yeah.
Pilsner.
Yeah. And then Chelsea at Etihad on Sunday. Now, Chelsea is doing madness, but City, like, and there was a blip, 1-1. Pep lost his head again. I mean, they're a wounded animal. We can go in there and get a result if we're playing the right team, right? Just to remember that Ruben Amorim got 4-1 over Pep as well. So, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, but that's also motivation for Pep to get his get back.
I think Pep is stressed up at 1-1-5. You're scratching it into his head.
Gone.
Time to think about us.
I think Pep is gone, man. There's something serious going on behind the scenes, man. Seriously.
The thing is, yeah, despite the fact that Pep Guardiola is going through an issue or two right now, I still think that City team can beat us.
Yeah. But equally, I think we can beat them, bro, because this is not normal behavior from those guys. What we're seeing.
No, those guys are going to be shooting for fun. That's the problem. They're going to be taking shots from outside the box just to check.
Yeah. Listen, this loss set us back. For me, it was so important that we could have won this game. Now we're sitting 13th. You know what? It is what it is.
Yeah.
Premier League is a funny game, right? You lose 1 point. You lose one game and you slip, you win, you know. It is what it is. I just want to see good football for me personally. But I also want to give shout out to Nuno Espirito Santos. Actually, nobody's talking about that. The way he set up his team superbly, like a mid-block. They ganged up 2 players in Amad Diallo because they saw that he was the danger man. So they purposely forced the ball to the left because the weakest link was Diego Dalot, no end product whatsoever. There was pressing us in the middle, which didn't leave us midfielders to have any time on the ball. So we were fumbling and couldn't string passes along. So it was a brilliant display from him. And then he went to a low block at the end of the day, went with 3 in the back. So he had that in the bag. He had he dialed in completely. I mean, they won the game on 28% ball possession. You know, if you look at the stats, we absolutely won that game. And every single aspect of the pitch of the game, touches in the box, number of chances, number of shots on target. They had 3 shots on target, and these 3 shots on target, including the header, converted. It's football, baby. It's football.
Yeah, that's crazy. But hopefully, well, I say hopefully, I don't even know what's going on. Shockwaves around the club. There's still a lot of questions and a lot of things that need to be answered so we can understand what's going on, to be honest with you. Obviously, we've got the whoever we're playing coming up, these pub teams we're playing. Hopefully, we get the victory. If we don't, then who knows where this is going if we go on a bad run of form. And who knows if it's going to be deemed acceptable as well.
I keep saying this, and I say this again. Ineos are equally responsible for a season by delaying and haggling and negotiating in the transfer market for Ten Hag, not getting rid of Ten Hag when they needed to get rid of. And basically, we started off the season having players on the bench that came in late in the transfer window. You know what I mean? So they're equally responsible. Now, they realized the problem that Ten Hag wasn't the answer. So they sacked him. They appointed Amorim 3 quarters into the season. What? And now they're sacking the sporting director because that didn't work out. So I see that a sign that they are kind of writing off the season for us anyway. You know what I mean? I don't think we're going to go in the January window, spend jack shit, maybe a loan. So it's pretty much going to be an experiment to get the players used to playing the system and see who's working, who's not working. And then in the summer you sell. Maybe it's my vision, but I can't see it, man. I can't see it.
I think so long as the manager keeps playing his football, I think that's the biggest point, because with the last person, he said he had a plan, but then he changed 3 times over 3 seasons, which wasted our time, essentially. So I'm more than happy to have Ruben do his thing this season, expose all the people who are and then we do whatever we need to do in the summer, because ultimately Ruben didn't have the summer with us. He has to work with it in front of him to the best of his abilities. Don't get me wrong, Ruben, you still have to perform, but keep performing your style. Don't ever
he's not going to change.
do that whole we have to play to this person's strengths, play people back into form. I don't want to hear that nonsense. Like ever.
No. All right, guys.
Yo, Mr. Lobby, bro, take us away, bro. It's been 2 hours. 50. Cheers, Mick.
Cheers, Mick.
Big up, people. Everyone, enjoy the Sunday roast. Poppy, whatever you're eating, are you going to eat again?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat again before I hop on the plane. Cause next time when I talk to you guys,
where are you? You're in Amsterdam.
I'll be in Botswana. No.
You're in Botswana, yeah. Cool.
I'll be in Botswana, so
he's in the blue light district.
I might actually have to look up how much plane tickets to Botswana cost for me.
Check it out, bro. Check it out. Come on, come spend New Year's.
Oh yes, you're flying with Ethiopian Airlines, yeah? Now at Addis Ababa.
Yes.
Landing, right?
Wait, how did you know?
You will love that airport.
Did I tell you that? How did you know?
Yes, you did. Brother, when you go to the Addis Ababa airport, you'll be surprised. It looks like a train station from the 70s, unless they have done some major upgrades. Like, I was shocked.
Oh, yeah?
I was like, yeah. And they say, sir, take off your shoes. I looked at the floor and it's like, dude, I'm not fucking taking off my shoes.
Really?
Yeah, okay. It's like, okay.
We'll see. We'll see what it's like. I thought you meant that because there'll be like the Ethiopian.
No, there was an experience, to be honest. There was an experience. In the cabin, people were like, you have certain amount of kilos you can bring, but people were bringing like big bags, and I thought, where's the live chicken coming? All that's missing was the live chicken to put it on the above, but it was an experience.
On this trip, I'm gonna be experiencing 4 airports, so I'll have a difference. Like I obviously chose the cheapest ticket possible, and I'm from Boston to like New Jersey to Addis Ababa to Zimbabwe, and then Zimbabwe, Botswana. It's like
so you're gonna see your family for Christmas, I guess.
A long ass trip. Yeah.
And you said you had 8 siblings or something, right?
Yeah, I'm the 7th.
Okay, you're the 7th. So everyone's written you a long list. Brother, I want Nike shoes. Brother, I want Nike Air, Jordan Air.
Yep. iPhone, all the things.
iPhone.
All the things.
Anything that's nice that you take to that country is not coming back on the plane with you.
That's why I'm leaving the PlayStation, brother. I'm leaving the PS5. I'm taking the 4 back, and I know it's obviously, I'm gonna give it to somebody, my brother or something. But
yeah, up, man.
Yeah.
Flights to Botswana not that expensive, I should fly there.
Do it, Vegeta. Do it. Let's be.
But Vegeta has me googling flights to Botswana from London, and why are they costing the same as flights to Ghana? I'm like, I'm not just go to Ghana.
The thing is, Doctor, I'm next door. I'm in South Africa, so I'm next door. I'm here.
You are.
So, Doctor, you're going to Botswana as well for Christmas.
Let's do it, Doctor. Let's do it.
If that's the case, because I'm not about to cock block people here.
No, Vegeta,
there'll be no.
Why are you not a playmaker, Vegeta? You bring your wife and Doctor and that's how you, Vegeta.
But I can only afford a ticket for me. Yeah, I can't be bringing my wife with me.
But
you might come back to US with a new wife. You never know.
No, can you fight? But can you fight? Just question: can you fight?
I can fight, and then I have to run when the fight is not going my way.
I get it. You're one of those out of 8 siblings. You are the one that your siblings send forward to pick a fight. You throw the first punch and then you run away. And then the big one comes.
There's 2-3 punches, and then I'm like, let me get out of here.
Let me call my big brother.
Yeah.
Me, I can't. I never threw a punch. I just look at you and be like, yeah, no, I can't do that. No, the thing is, when I was growing up, when people would try and pick a fight with me, I'm like, why are you doing that? I can't be bothered to get up and throw my arms. It's too much work. So I just look at you and be like, whatever. And my dad used to get so pissed because he would be like, get up and hit the person at least once.
Yeah,
I'm like, it's too much effort.
Go down fighting. Come home and say, Mommy, they hit me. No, bro.
It used to be too much effort.
Too much effort.
Oh my God.
What do I need?
That's really the funniest reason I've heard from somebody saying, I don't fight because it's too much effort.
It's too.
You go like,
no, but
really?
To me, when I was growing up, that's what I used to think. Because I'm like, then I'm gonna sweat, and then they're gonna pull my hair, and I'm like,
nobody wants to mess up their hair now.
Really?
Yeah. Then I'm gonna hurt because they're gonna hit me, and I'm like,
really? I mean, you must be like this guy then. Hang on a second.
Who's that?
Don't tell me it's Pep. Yeah. Do you know what's ironic?
What?
Basically,
I like the back click. I like the back click.
You know what's ironic? Yeah.
Crazy, but I just saw.
That was funny.
You really have to
I did taekwondo growing up, which is too funny because.
You said you did taekwondo? Oh, wow.
Did you? Me too.
Yeah.
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 What belts did you end up on? Then?
Yeah, my dad was like,
what belt?
I think I didn't go too far. I think I went to yellow or something like that.
Oh, yellow, it's fine. You learn to do like, kata a little bit and tolishagi and all of these kicks and punches and it's
and punches and stuff like that. But
I tell you what, which sport is brutal? Well, I live in Thailand, but you know what? The Thai fighters, the Muay Thai, that's brutal. They are like they strike like cobras, man.
Yeah,
Mick, you're just enjoying over there, Where are you in Thailand?
In Phuket.
What? You're enjoying, my friend?
Yeah, I've been here 1 year, bro.
Yeah, you're enjoying all that cheap food, just chilling.
Oh, that's so good food, man.
So fresh, bro. Oh, bro.
But I've seen street fights with the Thais, like and they can fight. I'm telling you, right? Jesus fucking Christ! I wouldn't pick a fight with them. They look tiny and small, but they can strike. Shit.
Yeah. I've been to Thailand before. It was crazy because when I went there with my wife, we were walking hand in hand down the beach, and there was these Thai birds. They were pinching my bum as I was walking past, and I'm thinking, I better not tell my wife that they've done that because if I do, she will lose her mind.
Ooh, I'm glad you were staying awake, my friend.
Oh man, it was crazy.
It's crazy. Stephanie Griffith, I'm a black belt in origami. But Jesus Christ.
Oh,
He's a black belt in drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a black belt in eating.
And partying.
Eating and drinking, black belt.
And black belt in being fashionable late. Him and Mark.
Shut up.
Anyway, guys, I gotta go. It's
okay.
2:40 a.m. But it was brilliant to come in and talk to you guys.
Oh, thanks for popping by, bro. As usual.
Anytime. Once you pop, you can't stop, Pringles.
Big up to everyone in the chat.
Big up everybody in the chat. Shout out to Bali Tech and Dog Tie as well. And
we're gonna be calling Dr. Botswana come New Year.
No, she won't come to Botswana. She's just playing with me.
I'm just playing because
I mean, Prove me wrong, Doctor. Let's get the Jinx link up. Well, that'll be nice.
Traveling to Botswana, we need more than like a few weeks planning.
True.
It needs like a whole year. It's a whole. Even I'm planning to go back to Ghana next year for some anniversary stuff, and it's taking 2 years to plan. And I'm even not sure if I want to go anymore.
Well, yeah. One day I'm gonna go to Ghana. One day, West Africa is in the bucket list. Yeah.
They'll look after you in West Africa.
I hear.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy it a lot. Trust me.
And the food is also the thing that as you all know, I'm a big foodie, so it'll be a nice thing to like eat all the peppers, the soups that they have, and just to expand the palate.
So much variety, and don't just go to like stay within Accra or stay in the south of Ghana. Yeah. Travel around, go to the north, go to the east, west.
Yeah.
That's why I always tell people that Ghana is Ghana. For traveling to Ghana, you need at least a month. Of like proper. I'm gonna spend 3 days here, 1 day rest, 2 days here. You know what I mean?
Totally.
I hear that Ghana is a Botswana man's paradise.
I will not investigate further what that means. Have you been to Africa, Belly?
Yeah, of course.
Where? Which countries?
I've been to Nigeria. I've been to Egypt. That's about it, really.
Word. Egypt's gotta be fun.
But I do want to go to South Africa, though. That's on my bucket list. South Africa and Ghana is on my bucket list.
It's a vibe. In the south. Yeah. But anyway, guys, it was a real pleasure. And too bad Chelsea. I wanted Chelsea to lose, but it looks like the title charge is on for them. And ultimately it's better if Chelsea win the league instead of, say, Liverpool. So that part, I guess, hopefully they don't fumble along the way. We'll see what happens in the next few weeks, especially. But yeah, I wanted to say thank you to everybody in the chat as well. That was with the conversation, it went to different places, different topics. And that's what it's all about. This community is incredible, and I'm so grateful for it. So big up to you guys as well. So yeah, I think next time we talk, I think I'll be in the motherland. So I can't wait for that. And take care of yourselves. Just like that, we are out. Peace, love, and happiness. Football Power Hour!